What's up dudes, Mr. Bong here, and I have an awesome little tips and tricks video for you guys for Destiny. This is more for the people who didn't get to play the beta, help them out when the game drops September 9th. So if you didn't get into the beta, be sure to stay tuned in the video. Even if you did, this could help you out for when the game does come out. So in the beta we got to play Domination. What it is, if you don't know what Domination is already, it's three flags, A, B, and C. And in Destiny, added a really clever thing is when you don't get points for holding the flag like you would in Call of Duty or King of the Hill and Halo. So what you do, what happens is you get points for when you capture the flag. So you get 75 points for a capture and 25 points for a neutralize, which is really cool, and it stacks up for the more team members you have on the flag capping, the more points you get towards winning the game, which is really cool and makes everyone play the objective. So there's no point in really camping unless you're defending or you're just being a noob and don't want to be a noob. So my tip number one will be, make sure if you're playing in a party of 6, make sure that you have 4 people capping flags and 2 people at least defending you or running around the map trying to get the other team off your flags, so B or A. So what you want to do for this is just get 4 members of your team, so you and 3 others, to get on a C flag for example, and then the other 2 teammates to run to either C and get them off the C flag so they can cap it or neutralize it, or run to B and cap and neutralize that. So that's a really handy tip that I haven't seen really anyone do in the beta besides one team, but yeah, so it's a really nifty tip that I haven't really seen anyone really use. Number 2 is when you start off in the game, say you start A side this time, never run to B. Never ever run to B, because everyone's going to run to B just because they want that flag. What you should do is cap A flag, get 1 member to run to B and try and pick anyone off they can, and then get the rest of your team to rotate to C, cap C flag, then rotate back to A because the enemy team's going to go for your home flag. Or not the whole team rotate to A, get like another 2 people to rotate to A, and the rest of you go to B, so then you can cap B, and you'll pretty much have the enemy team in a position where they can't really go anywhere and they're kind of stuck. So they'll either go to C or A obviously, but seeing as you've just come from C, they're going to be going A, so they're going to be spawning near the A side, so you can get them in a nifty little spawn trap, which is really helpful. And if you have a sniper on your team, he can sit back and just pick off anyone he can find. Tip number 3 is give the heavy ammo to the strongest person on your team at the moment, because if you're just taking the heavy ammo then going and dying because you're not like experienced enough, it's not going to help the team out. Make sure you yell at your teammates, heavy ammo spawning, and give it to the person who knows how to use it and can make the most of it pretty much. 4th tip is playing a party obviously. Make sure you're not going in solo because you are most likely going to get destroyed. So make sure you're in a party of 6 or even 4, you can make it happen. It's a lot better playing in a party than it is playing by yourself. It's so much more better, and you can communicate, call out strats, and tell them where the enemy's going so you can end the game really quick. Okay, my 5th tip is, and my last tip is going to be the last tip. Make sure you know the call outs on the map. Like, this is massive. Go on a private match, run around the map, learn call outs, learn strats, make new strats, get the team going in private match and just tell them, look, we're going to run this strat, this strat, this strat. Make new ways and new weapon combinations that no one else is doing at the moment, so you can have the upper hand against your enemies at that time. If you're doing stuff new all the time and that the enemies aren't gonna predict, or you know, you can get the upper hand and you're gonna win every game. And you're gonna have like the best KD in the world if you can pull this off. Just learn new strats, learn. That's the like biggest tip I can give. It's just learn new strats all the time. Do not go back to the same strat all the time, because they're gonna learn it. They're gonna predict where you're gonna go and just pick you up, and it's not gonna be fun at all. And these are big tips that, you know, you're not gonna learn from the state, like from the get-go, but some of them are really easy if you just got a team, and you can just run around, cap flags, win games, and that's it, guys. You know, really simple, really easy and effective way to win in Destiny. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you can like, subscribe, and favorite, thank you so much.